Fox News alert this morning: Israel is reeling as Hamas murders hundreds while abducting innocent women, children, and soldiers right off the streets. Our next guest witnessed the attacks firsthand and today will be attending the funeral of a close friend's son, an IDF soldier murdered while defending his country. Israeli tour guide Robby Berman joins us live. Robby, I'm so sorry for the loss of your friend's son. How's he doing today?
Oh, the funeral, we haven't even had the funeral yet, so I don't know. I've not been in touch with them. And another friend in Efrat, his son was kidnapped. One of the soldiers was kidnapped. So it's really a very sad day for the whole country. Yeah.
Wow. And no updates yet on the location of your other friend whose son was kidnapped?
No, but I live in Tel Aviv, in the heart of Tel Aviv. And right now, as we're talking, I have a perfect view of Ichilov Hospital. And there are military helicopters landing every few minutes, unloading the wounded and then going back out to pick them up again. So this is an ongoing thing. The terrorists have not been cleaned outside of Israel. They're still terrorists in Israel. This is a huge, not just an intelligence failure, it's a huge military and political failure, but more military. How is it possible that they were managed to kill all the people, all the outlook posts, kill the soldiers, kill them in their sleep? And there's still, as we speak now, just a few hours ago, a woman said that she received a phone call from her niece who's 8 years old and said she's hiding inside her kibbutz. They have killed mommy and daddy. She's hiding with her 4-year-old brother underneath a bed. They've been there for hours. No one's coming to get them. I mean, this is an ongoing failure, an ongoing tragedy. Hundreds of people have been killed. Over 100 people have been kidnapped and brought into Israel. And these are old women, young children, young people going to the music fair. This is a tragedy. I think David Friedman was correct that this is kind of a Pearl Harbor. I feel so bad for the innocent Palestinian women and children in Gaza, but there's going to be a lot of people who are going to die. This is a war. This is war. This is a full-time war. And this was done on the anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, and it exactly was like Yom Kippur. It was a bigger scale because at least in Yom Kippur War, it was the soldiers that bore the blunt, but here it was civilians that bore the blunt, and hundreds of Israelis have been killed. It's unbelievable. It's an act of war, and things are not going to be good here in this country for many, many months to come. And I will not be surprised that if in 6 months there's a committee of an inquiry, and the prime minister and the defense minister and the head of the chief of staff and the head of the Shabak, Ronen Bar, all have to resign because it's a failure of massive proportions: intelligence, military, and political.
Well, Robby, that just breaks my heart. You just mentioned a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old hiding
under a bed, looking at their parents on the floor, swimming in their own blood, saying they're not moving, they're dead. What do we do? Where are the police? People have been calling the police, and the police don't pick up the phone. You know why? Because the police in that area were attacked and they were killed. 30 policemen in one station were killed. This is a massive, this is an act of war of a scale that we haven't seen. In the Lebanon war that Israel had in 1983, for the whole 6 months war, only 670 soldiers, Israeli soldiers, died. We've had over 350 people die on the first day.
Wow.
This is huge.
Robby, stay safe. A former colleague of mine in the Trump administration is in Tel Aviv, too. And he mentioned having to go up and down with his 6-year-old daughter between a bomb shelter and his residence. Absolutely tragic.
It's such a tragedy because people are dying. More people are going to die. We're spending trillions of dollars on nonsense. It's not going to get us closer to peace. It's not going to get Hamas closer to what they want. The GDP plummets. I'm a tour guide. I've given back last night probably about $6,000 in deposits. People are canceling left and right. This whole thing is just awful for everybody.
Robby,
and the people that died, innocent people have died. Terrible.
My heart is with Israel right now. We will be praying for you as you attend that funeral today. Thank you very much, Robby Berman.